me and my friend Alan Gibson used to have talks in the frozen food aisle at Fry's Kroger store in Sierra Vista, Highway 92. And one time, Alan, we were talking, and he said something about, what if Jesus and Muhammad screwed up? And I was like, no, no, they didn't. No way, right? Unequivocally, no. And I could feel the thought processes and the dialogue, and hear the dialogue of the people at Fort Huachuca, discussing the conversation. And their big thing was, well, he doesn't want to be wrong. He doesn't want to be incorrect. He doesn't want to be corrected. He's arrogant. He's egotistical. Muhammad and Jesus didn't. What if they screwed up? And I was like, no, there's no way those two screwed up. Not at all. Okay. And because of the signals they're tracing through the Wi-Fi at the fort, their thing was, he doesn't want to be wrong. Look at all the things, if you do the Seth MacFarlane thing, on the Family Guy and all that stuff, look at all the things that happened in the name of Jesus Christ. Jesus screwed up, right? Okay, how many of you are living forgive debt and trespass free? How many of you stand up for it without fear because life is eternal and grace is infinite? You want to ask me one more time if Jesus and Muhammad screwed up? Okay, it's just not hard. And so I'm still getting studied by these inferior people like that. He is inferior. That man I met at the county building, I'm a rocket scientist, the security guard had superior cognition skills than a rocket scientist. Okay, that guy goes works at a military, works for NASA. Okay, puts technology in space. Okay. And when you explain to him what people do with it, he's like, "You're crazy and a liar." It's like, anybody in their right mind would be able to go, "Oh, that's what people that are. If you're not forgiving debt and trespassing, you're haven't ended conflict and manipulation over money. That's what's going to happen when you put a rocket into space, asshole." It's the only reason they put rockets into space is to manipulate people with money. It's not that fucking hard. Dang freaking chimpanzee could fucking figure it out. The gorilla did sign language? Okay. It's smarter than Penny. Some people know what they're going. Some people know what they wish to find. Don't try no tricks. One of my mom's favorite reggae songs. Some people, and sometimes she really liked those two songs by Foundation. Some people, and sometimes were her two favorites. Sometimes everyone get a little down feeling. Sometimes when everyone get a little bad day, right? Even the rich can get this feeling sometime, And it's very uncomfortable, period, being me. Right now, extraordinarily uncomfortable because all the people that don't want to be wrong and admit they're wrong are still studying me. He won't admit he's wrong. What am I wrong about? Yeah, I'm not giving them the option to murder me. Okay, to slowly die and come to terms with it, and it's just gonna happen. Like, you guys got stem cell research and therapies. We haven't even tried forgive debt, trespass, and enjoying nature and clean water and fresh air and life without people going, "Help, Jesus, I need help. They're killing me because they asked for more money and I don't have enough money to live here." And so, we haven't even tried that yet. So, don't get back with me because I expect most of the people that are still studying me and trying to justify what they're doing not to survive this. I don't expect their technology to allow them to even talk to me. Yeah. No Sonny Osuna and the Sunliners for you. Everybody I love that song. Ba-na-na-na-na-na, talk to me. Darling, I love the things you say. Anybody else like Sonny Osuna and like the talk to me? Put me in jail. Put me in jail is all right. My favorite is Talk to Me. That's a good song. And I love the violins at the end. Do 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 do. It's a really good song. You don't like it? That's your opinion. Everybody's entitled to opinions when it comes to something involving frivolity that you do because you're being creative or expressing creatively. And, I like that song. Me too. I like the violins. Me too. Me too. Okay. So that kind of stuff, When I was a kid, I couldn't stand Hank Williams and couldn't stand Jimmy Rogers the first, the Mule Skinner Blues. And we played it as like, who told that guy he could sing? Mom, because Mom played Jimmy Rogers II, the Air Force, USO guy, oh, well, I'm falling in love again. Oh, well, thought that I'd never get caught. There's a house in Bombay. There's a girl in a house in Bombay. That's where I'll settle down with the girl in the house in the hill on the way to Bombay. I'll settle down with the girl in the house on the hill on the way to Bombay. Ching-a-ling-a-lio. So you heard him, and then you heard, high power, mama. You're like, who told that man he can sing? Somebody needs to sit him down and go, you don't sing good. You sound like a crazy old person. Okay, no, that's the way it felt when I was a kid. Now I enjoy the songs. I like Frankie and Johnny. This story has no moral. This story has no, but it took a while to grow on me. As a kid, if you played Jim Reeves and Jimmy Rogers, Honeycomb, and then you played Hank Williams and Jimmy Rogers for me, I'd be like, well, why are they singing? Who told that person he can sing? Okay. Well, they lied to him. Okay, see, that was my opinion as a kid. Because Jim Reeves puts his sweet lips a little closer to the phone was way more pleasing than high-powered mama, right? T for Texas, T for Tennessee. It's like, somebody tell that motherfucker shut up. It's like Bobby Blue Bland when he sing. I don't know. I'm sure there's like lots of people that hate that shit. And Duffy used to, that's what made him famous, is like, why? Because he hawks a loogie in the middle of a song, and the song's going along good. It's like, okay, this is a sad story. Then he goes, hawk, and you're like, okay, don't hawk a loogie in the middle of a song. It's everybody fucks with the hawk the loogie thing in the middle of the song. Bobby Blue Bland. It just drove me crazy. Can't listen to him. I listen to B.B. King, okay? I can't listen to Bobby Blue Bland because he does this crack, and you're like, okay, who told him that shit was cool? Sound like he hawking a loogie and shit. Who be hawking a loogie in the middle of a song? It's just not right. And then maybe one night he had a loogie, hawked it, and just, oh, well, it's my style, and he just played it off like an MC, I'm an MC, okay. 1, 2, right? Don't care what you think about me. I can flow, but I'm no celebrity. I'm an MC. Must have got it from moms. Right. So, really funny. I know I'm funny. But one of my favorite hip hoppers, yeah, I'm an MC. Maud Allie Lewis, yeah, I like, you heard, I can't flow, you heard, I ain't dope, run upon me though, I like that one. I like all he do is spit, and he's got writtens in his school bag. I like that. I like, I'm an MC, yes. Nigga Can't Tell Me Nothing, that's a damn good song, nigga, what you talk about, you work for UPS, that's also a good one. But Shantae, it's a good album, definitely. It's a good album. Maud Allie Lewis. He graduated from Stanford University and got a degree in business. Because like Jesus, he will die. Okay. Jesus' life is eternal and grace is infinite, and Jesus' life transcends going to Stanford and getting a degree to pay assholes money to live here because you got agreed they got a seat, I need a piece of fucking pie. You spit illegit shit and get socked in the throat, I'm the sword. I'll cut your fucking head off if you accept the bullshit of Goliath over the wisdom of Solomon. Cereal. Okay, high power. This story has no moral. This story has no end. This story just goes to show that there ain't no good in men, because he was her man, but he was doing her wrong, right? And that's, the thing is, this is not true. Okay, lots of people say that stuff and everything. No, it's not true. You can meet somebody, then one day they died, and their graves were side by side on a hill where robins sing, and they say violets, and they were determined through Earl, okay, to prove that you can't do that. Anyone will give in. When your intimate and sex life was studied by perverts that are inferior to you intellectually because they lack the capacity to submit to faith and infinite glory and be righteous and gracious, it's really hard. This Dr. Joseph Jacob or whatever on the Trinity things, he goes, well, don't want to say that Dr. Joseph or whatever's telling you that swearing and drinking and promiscuous sex is good. It's like, fuck you. Seriously, fuck you. Jesus cussed people out in the Bible left and right. Heathen and hypocrite. Yeah. Hypocrite is a pimp. Heathen is a person who says this is an acceptable way to live. You know, fuck you. We need more money to fuck. Then that's what that doctor, whatever is. He's, oh, you cuss. Being vulgar is missing the mark. Pointing it out with linguistics so people stop asking for fuck Jesus blood money because their head is fucked, because they want to kill the master, because they're an evil, wicked servant. You know what I'm saying? So, thanks. That really helped. I'm doing my mariachi pictures right now. Okay. Well, you tell Ben I said hey, and I love him very much. And if you come in here and it helps and we get there quicker, you know, I'll talk to you. If you ain't gonna listen and you're gonna go run off and do propaganda movies with these perverts that sexually abuse my family and compromise me and torture me and help me feel really unhealthy and really depressed when I wake up in the morning. I sleep better during the day because the Wi-Fi is different, I'm sure. Okay, but the way they do the programming and stuff, so it's 2 and 2 is 4. I'm an excellent driver. 20 minutes to Wapner. That's, you know, it just seems that way because that's what works. So if I take a nap during the day, I sleep better. So I have to take naps during the day. Thanks, Mrs. Affleck. Okay, guys, I love you very much. It's no help. Stand up for the Lord's Prayer. That's help. Yeah, helping me survive technological abuse from business partners sucks. Standing up for the Lord's Prayer and saying, hey, this is Ralph Earl Parsons Jr., the Messiah. Thank you. You're welcome. Okay, that helps.